Hello guys, let's do another problem today. So this is the fourth problem. So it's a very basic problem that contains duplicate. So given an integer array now returns true if any value appears at least twice in an array and return false. So if every element is distinct. So how can we do that? So what we can do, we can simply use a set function. I will show you the both perspectives because it can be it can be solved by using the set function, or it can also be solved by something is called sorting, the sort function. So let's do it. So first we take a diff function. We take a function that take a diff function and take nums. So here we can see. Let's save it. Duplicate.py. Okay, it runs. So now what we have to do, we have to take a name, like name an array, print original array, and now we can solve it. So here we can see the duplicate array is given. So here what we have done is we take a variable named scene and we apply set function, the set. So what we have done, we start with a scene. It is an empty function, so it's a empty set scene, and then we took a variable num and we run it in the for loop in the nums, and it will check every, like the num has 1 2 3. First it takes 0 number index and it put it in the num. If it is in num, then duplicates add num. So what we have done here, I think the code has suggested me very it shouldn't be done like this. So no, actually it's, I think it looks good. So we take another part, that is, we take another variable that is duplicate, and it is also null function, a function that doesn't contains anything. Okay, and then we take a loop. So it checks for every num. So the first 0 number index checks, and it checks the condition. It gets in the loop, checks the condition that if num is in scene, then duplicates add num. Okay, else we have to add append the number. If since the scene is empty, then it doesn't go with this condition. It will add the 0, the 1, 0 index in the scene variable, and again it will do the same to the it will add 2, it will add 3, and then it will add 4, and it will add 5. Okay, when what is it? It is in the scene function. Okay, so in the scene variable, and then when it goes like 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, number 6 iteration, then it will see that this 3 is already in the scene, then it will append this in the duplicate. Okay, it will append this in the duplicate. So what is it is a list of scene, and it is the list of duplicate has 3, and then 2 is already in the scene, then it will also append in the 1 is already in the scene, then 1 is it's in the 2. So, and then it will return the duplicates. Okay, and what it will do, I want to modify this code. So we can add another condition here. It is returning so if so if it is if it does that, then we will return true, and if it does, then we will return false. So to change both lines, okay, let's compile it. What is the problem here? The return true is if the return true is not problem, let's check if okay, then it is return true. It is now it is. I'm sorry, I made a mistake to write down this. It should be, because when you write too many languages, learn too many languages, then you will obviously stuck with this syntactical problem. Syntax problem you will face. So here we go. We can do it with another process. Let me tell you how we're gonna do it. So these are also time complexities O of n. The time complexity is O of n. So let's clear this. I move to another problem. Now I will do it in another way. Duplicate 2. So we take sample their function, then do, then a. Oh my god. Okay, so what we can do, we can sort it. Yeah, we'll sort it, and the range it goes, I'm taking 2 loops. This is a way. This is a way that you can possibly do. Let's check. Okay, so what we have done here, we sort it, okay, and then take the length, and then the first loop it will become O of n square, and which is not good time complexity. So for I iteration range of n, and then it will take another loop j, which is I plus 1 comma n. It will go from 1 to n, and it will go that I plus 1. So if I is equal to 0, then it will be 1 plus 1. So in the first case, like 1 2 3 1. So range, it will go like, it will check everything. For 1, it will start with 2, okay, from 2 to last, from I plus 1 to n, it will check. So if this one, a of I, like 1, is greater than is equal to a of j, then return true, or else return false. So for 1 will be checked with this element, then this element, then this element, and then it ends. Then 2, from 2 it will check 2 3 and 1, and then when it finishes, then from 3 it gets 3 and 1, like so on. If there is a multiple numbers, then it will check. And this is the worst case, like time complexity is O of n square, so it will not be a good solution. So we can keep it. Now we can do another process. Duplicate 3.1. So taking def dup and then we n is sorted, and then we take a for loop, we'll take a for loop from I in range 1 comma len n. Yeah, and else return false. Solution has come. Now write this, implement this. So here we go. So here what we have done, we take a loop from I to range 1 to the length, and it checks like 1 2 3 4. It checks the first number with the second. If it is same, then return true, or it will be false. So for zero index like 1, so it checks with zero index with the 1 index. If it is equal, then it returns true, so it has duplicate. And then it iterates with 2 and 3. With the 2 and 3, if it checks if 2 and 3 is similar, no they are not similar, then 3 and 4, and so on. If it gets no similar elements, then it will return false. So this is what we do in this program. Thank you so much.